Yeah. What's going on? Happy Tuesday, everybody. What is up? Oh my gosh. What a night last night. If you were here on my channel, man, it was a humdinger of a trivia show last night. 8 players filled the screen up, impossible to keep track of. My wife was like doing triple duties to keep up with the scores, but it was super fun. I won't spoil it yet, but kudos to the winners last night. In case you want to go see it, it was a lot of fun. I'll spoil it next week. But yeah, it was a good time. So I'm a little wiped out. I've done home almost no planning for today because getting up to I had the Collectors Club on Sunday, I had trivia yesterday, and then today. So it's been a very full time doing all this, but but we're here, y'all. We still got ideas, we still got stuff, we got you to help move the show along. But you know the drill. Right now, this is your deal. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, because it is time for the morning mug. Hey everyone, welcome to the morning mug. Now let's chat. All right, yeah, let's get to it. So, yeah, it was an incredible night. Last night had a packed house. I was super excited to have everybody on the show. We just had such a slamming good time. Prepping that many shows is a feat unto itself. But I was very excited. Everyone came on board. Everybody had a good attitude, ready to go, play their hearts out, and take one home. And may I just say, some people took it home. But yeah, man, it was a good time. So I want to thank all the players again for last night. It was a treat and pleasure having so many great players on the show. How do I look and sound, by the way? Let me check out my silly mug here. Hang on, let me. That's me checking out my mug when I get all pausy there. So anyway, I hope we're looking good. But how are you guys doing? Let's pop into the chats and say hello, howdy, and all that good stuff. Adrian James, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Dimension Scott's here. Hello, I got my breakfast ready to eat. 2 eggs, cinnamon bread, 3 pieces of bacon. That's the way to go right there. What's up, Slow 06? Good morning. This is what's my favorite Friends episode. Oh man, dude. I mean, you're hitting me on my favorite show. So I mean I have just lots of fun shows. I will say there's something fun about their Thanksgiving episodes that are like, because not a lot of shows, everyone kind of leans on either Halloween, those are great too, or Christmas, something like that. But they're the Thanksgiving episode where Monica gets the giant turkey stuck on her head, and then Joey puts it on at the end for comedic effect. I mean, like that whole episode was super funny. Um, when Bruce Willis guest starred on the show, his presence on there, because Ross was trying to like date his daughter at the time, and Bruce is just like checking himself out in the mirror, and when no one's looking. I don't know, man. So many fun. I could just start going down a rabbit hole, but I mean, those just in a pinch pop out. I don't know. Like there's just I know there's many I'm overlooking. When okay, here's another really good one. When Joey finds out that Monica and Chandler are dating, oh my God, that was to die for. Matt LeBlanc was pitch perfect in that because they don't want him to tell, but he wants to tell so bad. Oh, just watching him battle the conflict in his mind was great. Do you have one? What's yours? Craig, what's up? Corey, what's going on? Hey, y'all. How you doing, man? Sorry, your nose is itching like crazy. But yeah, good to see your channel's cracking. So y'all go to Wilkie's Movies and Music channel. He's up and running, looking good, posting videos. And let's go show him some love and give him subs. Let's see. Hang on. Oh my God. I don't know what's in the air. Sorry about that. We're going to go to your channel. We're going to do this live right now. Just how much I dig you, bro. Let's see. Hang on, y'all. There's actually many Wilkies on here. I guess I could have just done the @ sign and jumped right there. All right, so we got you at 71 subscribers. Let's try to get him to 75 subscribers. How about that? Everybody just jump over there. Here, I'll leave it. This is the kind of dude I am. We're gonna go into the post there. There you go. There's his link to his channel. I just put it in at the very bottom. Everybody can click that, go over there, and sub to my bro. Give him some subs today. Adrian saying, hey, happy Tuesday. Hey, Sham. What's my breakfast today? On a Tuesday, it's always just cereal because I got to get the wife out, the daughter out, all to school super like fast and quick. And then I got to prep for this. So I can't like do eggs and bacon and, pancakes and all that jazz. So yeah. So for the quick Tuesdays that they are, it's always but I did have Captain Crunch. How about that? Little Captain Crunch today. And I did not shred the roof of my mouth. So that's a good thing. What makes Taylor Swift movie so special? Taylor Swift. I mean, it's Tay Swift. She's in it. Like the girl right now, she can do no wrong. She's on a high. Just like Madonna, when Madonna and Mariah Carey, when they were riding that wave, y'all, they were what everybody loves, what they want to hear, what that generation is digging. And Taylor Swift is that. For me personally, though, I'm more of a Katy Perry guy. Like, I love Katy Perry. I like her sense of humor. She's a little bit quirky and offbeat. Taylor, I guess, can be, but she doesn't often show that. Like, when you watch her video, Shake It Off, totally tipping myself on a Taylor Swift fan. She's very funny and Shake It Off because like all the dancers are doing super dancing, but she can't really, she's not dancing that great. She could probably dance really well, but she doesn't in the video. But that's a sense of humor. I like seeing that coming out of my performers. But yeah, man, she's got that secret sauce that only Taylor Swift has right now. Good morning, Michael. How you doing, buddy? How's it over there in Florida? You got your teams ramping up this weekend for some more games. Yeah. See, Michael and I, we have a rival coming up. He's a Bama and I'm an LSU guy, and we're about to battle royale coming up soon. So you're going down. Love you. Let's see. All right. Good. I mean, LSU whooped the Army this weekend, like 64-0, y'all. Poor Army. It was a great trivia night. I got tired near the end, but hung in there. Thank you, Adrian. You did. All right. Well, right there at you, bud. Because I know that's not easy to do. I tried to keep it going. Not even sure how long it went. Because it was a packed house last night. So it was probably the longest trivia we had. Just out of curiosity, let me bounce back. I'm just doing a spot check on my channel from last night. And taking a quick gander, wow, 313 people have checked out that game. That's pretty great. And actually, it only went an hour and 40 minutes. I'm pretty happy with that. Trivia is usually pretty short, like an hour and a half. At least it didn't hit the 2-hour mark. But yeah, thanks for hanging in there, bud. And look, there's the link for our boy Wilkie's movies and music. Go check them out. Thank you, sir. Of course, man. Of course, absolutely. Whatever we can do. I told you we'd be pumping you out there, getting the word out. Are you your love, Taylor Swift? I do love Taylor Swift, yes. Hey, what up, Tim? What's going on, buddy? How are you, man? What a weekend for you as well. Tim had a packed weekend, y'all. He was up there rubbing elbows with all these YouTubers, having a grand old time. There's videos up on everybody's channel. So go to Tim's and Bob's, and I don't know who else has posted stuff, but I mean, you got Dave Durant Cinema was there. Who else posted videos, Tim? I would assume just go to either Tim or Bob, look at everybody that's in there, and then go to all those other channels and see. I know Tony was there. Yeah, man, looked like fun, Tim. But we also did a great collectors club on Sunday night. We did all slasher movie stuff. Felt a little out of my element on that one, but I think I delivered a pretty good show on that. But yeah. And last night, of course, Derek showed up dressed as Tim. It was quite hilarious, which is totally unintentional. He had a wig that looked like Tim, but there you go. What are my favorite cereals? Well, I mean, look, I'm with Durant Cinnamon. Durant, if you're ever watching this, it's Fruity Pebbles, man. Yeah, me and Durant, we got the love for the Fruity Pebbles. I like that. And then I also like mini wheats because I think they're a little better for you. I try to balance out all the super sweet stuff with like, I like to convince myself that Wheaties, because it's wheat, it's better for you. So those would be the top two. And then you got some other goldens in there, like your corn pops and your honeycombs, stuff like that. That's right. Hey, Captain Crunch ain't too bad. Hey, Adrian, hope you're doing well. Yep. Hashem says, are your family, well, do they love Taylor Swift? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like, I don't feel like my wife, like, she never expresses like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's on. But my daughter and I hear Taylor Swift a lot when we're driving a lot, because the radio station we listen to, I mean, always, almost to a fault, plays too much Taylor Swift. Like within the same hour driving, you can hear like 2 Taylor Swift songs. So it does get like you're supposed to like savor that a little bit, don't oversaturate. And it's funny because, and I wouldn't even say my daughter's a huge Tay Swift fan, but she likes Taylor Swift. But she said something very interesting. She goes, the songs that she's putting out now don't feel as good as what she used to put out. It's an interesting comment. Like, she doesn't think they're as like fun, well, I forget the name of the album, Blank Space or something. Yeah, it had Blank Space and Shake It Off and all these other songs. That was like a super fun rocky album. But I don't know, like I think the newer stuff, she just feels it's all kind of like, it's just okay. It's like a steady dose of okay. She's just putting out, good to okay tunes. Nothing's really like, oh man, have you heard that new Taylor Swift song? It is dynamite. So yeah. So that's her take on that. Adrian and Tim, hey y'all. Hey. Look, everybody getting their morning haze in with Crimson Love. I say roll tide to my friend. There it is. It's gonna be good. Also, great show last night. Thanks, man. Roll tide. See, so you guys got to roll tide. See, now it's been so long. What do we have? Like tiger bait? I don't even know what the chant is over there anymore. It's been like forever. If we even have one. I just know we have Death Stadium that's really, really loud. Who's playing where, Michael? Are we playing at you, or are you playing at our place? Either way, it's dangerous when you're playing in your hometown with two teams like that. Joe Martinez posted, and Dave should have one up soon. Nice. He took lots of footage. Yeah, I know. When you're just shooting like a crazy person, it does take a while to get all those edits down. I actually had a hookup last week as well with our friends at Fans of Something, Haley and Eddie, as well as Nadia, one of our players. And, maybe she did really well last night. We met up, but it's taken me a while because of all the prep for the Collectors Club and the prep for this. I'm slowly getting that footage edited. I'm about halfway through the footage, so I know what it's like trying to get stuff done when you got to edit stuff. And my favorite episode is, the ones with the triplets is so good. 100th episode, Lisa Kudrow was excellent. Yes, heartbreaking, so wonderful when she's got the little triplets right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one, Slow Six. Love it. Hey, what's up, Tony? Just talking about you, man. How you holding up after all that mayhem over the weekend? You guys got to get a blast. Can't wait to see everybody's video. Sarah's here. What up, girl? Adrian says hi, Sarah. Hisham's like, George Clooney offers to. Yeah, I have some info on that as well. We'll tell you what. Look, I love it when we get little segues. We'll keep going here. Let's go ahead and put a pin in the Hisham, and we'll go ahead and dance right over to that, shall we? So, George Clooney gave a way to hopefully, I don't know, like it was a suggestion of how to help the SAG strike. So this is what we got here. It says Clooney and some of his contemporaries, like Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, Tyler Perry, and more, proposed a plan pledging $150 million over 3 years in hopes of bridging the financial rift between the union and major studios. Let's see. We're going to skip down to the bottom-up residuals. This part of the proposal means that when shows or movies make extra money after their initial release, the lowest earning actors would be able to get their share first. So these would be like your day players and stuff who have a hard time hitting that number so they can get insurance, because the rich people like already hit the insurance just by being cast. they have insurance, right? Because they make so much money. But the day players, it's really hard. So and they hope that getting the money faster would help the struggling actors qualify for more benefits. So Fran Drescher here. So here's the lovely Fran. She sort of thanks them for that. Sorry, I'm losing my. So I'm going to leave a link here because I'm not going to play the whole thing because, like I said, it's Fran Drescher. But there's the Instagram link below for Fran, so you can go check it out. But basically, Fran's super sweet, and she tells George and everybody, "Oh my God, thank you. That is an absolutely wonderful suggestion, and we appreciate that type of support. Absolutely, that money's going to help a lot. But there are legal reasons why they can't do George Clooney's proposal, and it all has to do with SAG is a federally funded thing, and it gets very blah blah blah, very lawyer talk a little bit. But the speech that Fran has in her Instagram is really good. And they just got to keep cracking it. I mean, this is a good sort of band-aid that George has come up with, but you've really got to attack these studio heads to get them to stop being so greedy with their money. Again, times have changed in how we see things because of streaming and 4K. I mean, look, 4K is a new format that wasn't around when negotiations were made before. So I don't even know if that's taken bites or if that's still considered Blu-ray DVD income. But there's a lot of negotiations that has to be made with those studio heads to really get it done properly. So yeah, so that was a great idea. I'll even read the dues increase part. It says right now SAG members pay a year base that is capped at around $1 million. So if you make tons of money like Clooney and those guys, your dues every year at SAG will never exceed $1 million. That's the highest it goes. Can you imagine making so much money that you can pay SAG? Like I pay them $200 a year. That's what I pay because I'm not working as an actor right now. But yeah, so basically it says he proposes, suggests doing away with that cap, which means, people like George would pay a lot more than $1 million by taking that cap off. And he speculates this could rake in another 50 million per year by doing that. So yeah, so again, that's a super nice thing but it won't really seal the deal, if you dig what I'm saying. So yeah, so there's it's funny you brought that up. Thank you. Maybe you saw my thumbnail, bro. Appreciate you looking. So that's what's going on there. Anybody else following that? I do hope there's a resolution soon because, we got to get back to some new shows and pick up some of those movies that got cut off, like Deadpool 3, man. Hugh Jackman can't stay in shape forever. Tara saying, hey to Adrian. What's up? Yeah, YouTube guidelines. I don't know if you're talking about my yeah, so I filed again, y'all, for monetization yesterday, and they still told me no. Look, I'll be honest, here's what I did. Because I feel like YouTube just randomly, I was talking to Garrett too, because Garrett got hit the same way. And then he just deleted a bunch of videos randomly. And then he was okay. Like he just sort of guessed well, I guess. And another friend of his just got demonetized for doing exactly what he's been doing the whole time. And so I decided to just sort of test the system and not remove any videos, mostly because they won't tell me what is wrong. So I don't know what to remove. And then see if they okayed my channel. Like if they just okayed the channel, that means the whole thing was BS. Right? Because then it's like, oh, see, I wasn't demonetized for any reason because you okay. But I guess there's got to be one video that they just, and why would you do all this over one video? It doesn't make sense. Flag the video, take the video down, do whatever you got to do. But like, it is certainly not a consistent thing on my channel that I'm breaking the rules at all. Everything they said, let's see, what are some things? Your content can't be confusing. Like, oh, a lot of it's too similar and people are confused at what's on your channel. I'm like, well, that can't be, don't use a template. I don't use a template. I shoot everything fresh and new and everything's a brand new video. It's not like I don't know what a template thing would be. I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like you'd have to really drop and drag graphics or something so that everything looks the same. I don't know. But if you're doing brand new stuff and talking new words and offering new content, like we're all doing kind of similar things. I don't see why any of those would be flagged. So I still have no idea. So I took down 10 videos And then before I reapply, I'm asking somebody, can you tell if I've removed the video in question? And at some point, look, I have 2 videos on my channel that have exceeded 1 million views, but I don't know. I may have to take those down. That one's going to hurt. That one's going to hurt, but I have to guess what's wrong and what's, irking them, because every little definition they give me, I can refute. I say, oh, well, I don't do that. I don't do that, and then they say, oh, your channel should do this. I'm like, oh, good. I do that. I do that. And so it doesn't matter. They won't tell you. So anyway, so I'm in the middle of that. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. Hopefully it'll go well. Tony, what you gonna go get today? What you gonna go get? Speaking of Mama Blu-ray, what up, girl? You got your goodies. What you drinking? Look, got it. Look at it. Got my little Mars Attacks mug. You can see through it. Got my iced tea in here. Bonnie, what you got? What you got? Besides friends everywhere. Look at all this. Hey, Toey. Toey. It says, it's Go Tigers, Death Valley. Uh-oh. But this year's game is at the Bryant Denny Stadium, 645. Oh, in Tuscaloosa. It's going to be a classic backyard brawl, y'all. Woohoo. Nice. By the way, there's that Instagram for Fran Drescher. So if you want to go see that, that's that Fran Drescher. Yeah. So it's a nice little thing. Bonnie, Tony, look at that. Need independent group to help solve it. I just need anybody to pick up the phone. Just a person. Like what you really need on something like this is just a conversation. Just a conversation, and email back and forth. And then when you try to talk like a conversation in your email, you're just met with a form letter that says, make sure you follow our guidelines. That just irks me so bad. It's like, quit sending that crap. Because I keep pointing out every time you send me that, I then send that back to them with answers next to everything that they've sent me. Right? So like I've done what you're asking for the 17th time, and I need a person with intelligence. So clearly no one I've spoken with yet to just talk it out. Look, and you can even say, like, they can't tell you which video it is, but do me a favor. Tell me, what year is it in? What year is the video that you have a problem in? Cool. Can you at least tell me the month? Because then if you can tell me the year and the month, then I'll do a process of elimination, and I think I can find that video. How about that? Because, they say, oh, we can't tell you. Okay, well, tell me the year. Tell me this, for security. I'm like, who's security? It's my video, my account. Anyway, I'm getting all worked up. Snap out of it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's up with their guidelines. All right, Hisham says, are they still negotiating with Bob Iger? Negotiating. They walked away the other day. So, yeah. I'm not doing much. That's good. It's good to chill sometimes. Did you hear Taylor Swift plays Dazzler in Deadpool 3? Yep. How much would that boost the gross? I hope quite a bit. I mean, look, here you go. Ben, you done it again. Look, I'm going to go right there where it says box office. Box office, you say? Well, let's talk about that. See how you guys just keep me going. I appreciate it, man. Because like I said, it was a rough weekend, rough couple of nights. Let's see. Let's do, here we go. We'll go this one. All right, let's take a look. So yeah, look, so Taylor Swift, okay, second week. Now this is a substantial drop, 64%, usually in the 50s, 57. That's pretty good for a second weekend drop. But when it goes from 92 last week down to 33, that's a pretty substantial drop. But to me, that's not bad, because it's like a lot of Taylor Swift fans. It's not like a film, with stories and stuff like that. It's just her music and it's her song. So it's everyone that loves Taylor Swift enough to go sit down to a 3-hour concert and watch her sing. And that's fine. And I think the bulk of that, it's like watching a concert, right? So once you've gone to the concert, you're ready to go home. And so I think Taylor Swift, still at number 1, by the way, Killers of the Flower Moon at 3.5 hours, surprisingly pulled in second place. Like, I hear it's really good, but it is a workout to get through this. It is a long film, but it's a good film, and it's not a feel-good film. It leaves you thinking. It gets people riled up. I've heard stories about some some of the audience members that were American Indians went to go see this, and they weren't too thrilled at it because it got them riled up as the story goes. So, it's not, yeah, it's a very deep film. So yeah. But at 23 mil, I mean, I don't know what was the last huge blockbuster that Martin Scorsese had? Probably The Departed, right? That's what I feel like that was his last big hit. But there, number 2, The Exorcist. Number 3, Paw Patrol 4, and Nightmare. Look at that. A 30-year-old movie comes out and makes 5th place with 4.2 million. Nightmare on Elm Street. That is pretty dope. Here, what am I doing? Let me try to get you. There you go, so you can see it a little better. And then rounding out the top 10, you had Saw X, The Creator, still hanging in there, not doing huge. Haunting in Venice, still a little better than that. The Blind and The Nun 2. That's not too bad. Oh, look at Hocus Pocus. So when did that get released? 3 weeks ago. All right. So yeah, it's Hocus Pocus didn't quite. You know what? Let's. I'm curious here. All right, that's 3 weeks ago. Let's let's go back. I'm going to go back to the tab here for 3 weeks ago. Let's see. So it's 1, 2. So it'd be here, maybe. There it is, Hocus Pocus. So on its release, it came in at 10th. So that means there's a lot more love for Nightmare Before Christmas than Hocus Pocus. And, Hocus Pocus really had sort of a resurgence of the late. Like, I don't even know if it was a smash hit back when it came out, but, it came back at number 10. So there you go. There you go. There y'all go. How about that? So there's your box office, y'all. So Tay Swift, doing pretty good. So that's why I think, yes, her position is Dazzler, if she is indeed Dazzler, and we all think she is. I'd love that because I love Dazzler in the comics. She was a cool character, and I think Taylor would do a fantastic job in that role. And you get all the Swifties coming out just to see her play Dazzler, which means you better make sure Dazzler has a good part. Because all the Swifties would be like, why is she in like 5 minutes of the movie? And then they all walk out, and then they're not going to come back and see it again. So not only does she have to have a moment in the thing with probably like one good like Taylor Swift song, and then also her doing some cool stuff. Yeah, I think that would help greatly. And I'm all for it. Just waiting on my dad for a surprise video. Oh, nice. Oh, that sounds fun, Sarah. They can't tell you because it's a bot that gets you, and people don't actually look at what it is. Really? Oh, well. Let's see. No, like violent guidelines for it. Yeah. I mean, look, it is true. So let me go back to what you're saying, Ben. So that's what I felt was the deal, because they kept saying, oh yeah, we have a staff, we have a team that looks at it. Well, who looks, what did they see? Like that. I've been doing this type of content for 3 years now. And every now and then there'll be like a copyright thing. Cause there'll be if you do like a reaction video, all those things are copyright hit, because you're playing the trailer, and the trailer's got music in it. So anytime you ever do a reaction thing, those just will not be monetized. So that's fine. I don't care that those are monetized, but it's still within their guidelines because it's called commentary. If you're playing something and you're adding commentary and changing it up, then that's allowed. Thus, the thousands of reaction channels that are out there. So, and those are about the only ones that I tend to get the most hits on for copyright. So yeah, I don't know, but if it's a bot, it's the same bot because it's still flagging the same video, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like there's people actually looking at it. I told Garrett, it feels like the TSA, right? When you're the TSA, they randomly pull people over for no reason, like other than like they have to, like every 10th person they pull you over. I feel like I was the 10th person. I feel like Garrett was the 10th person. His friends is, you know what I mean? But then it's like, okay, so scan me, check me out, and if I'm okay, let me go. But no, it's like they're still scanning me. I'm still standing at the TSA. It's like, stop it. Stop it already. Hugh Jackman will return in Avengers Secret Wars with Tobey Maguire. That would be an interesting thing to see. Got coffee and a banana. There you go. Get that potassium. You're not getting anything today. Just putting up my quick video from Bull Moose. Tony, that's still going to be a good one. Well, I tell you what, Tony, that doesn't mean we don't, we're not curious about what you're going to get. What up, Huck? What's up? Subjective Perspective Collective. Off work today. Throwed everybody. Throwed off every day. Wait, what's it? Throwed off every day. Nice, man. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate you popping in. See, I'm already losing my voice. Like three days in a row. Collectors Club trivia. I was just yelling up a storm, talking nonstop for the entire hour and 40. See, that's the other thing. When it's Collectors Club, we all bounce back and forth. But when it's trivia, I'm leading the entire thing for an hour and 40 minutes. And the players just hold up stuff, and occasionally, yay, or, they'll say some stuff. But you can tell the old huckster's a little throaty today. But, look, Tony, I know, look, sometimes, Tony, I don't know, maybe some of your other buddies are getting out, some of that Steelbook crew. Maybe, maybe Sue's going out. Bonnie, what do you think? What do you think? Oh, I know. What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too.
Now the Steelbook crew.
Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey! What's Sue gonna get? There it is. You can't have a morning mug without some What's Sue gonna get? It's like our go-to segment. Yeah, man. What's everybody gonna get? Well, I don't know, but this is how we're gonna find out. This is our segue, if you will. We just head on over to the What You Gonna Get tab, which is this bad boy right here. So, Tony, I know you're not going out, but boy howdy, there's some stuff out there today. Now you got the others coming out on Criterion in the 4K. What a good movie that was. But they're going to be getting that Criterion sale unless you just need things day one. I'm me, I'm not a big day one guy because look, you just wait 2 weeks. Like I haven't even bought Barbie yet. Like I'm busy watching horror stuff right now. So I'm not going to pop in Barbie right now. And I bet you in 2 weeks, it'll be $24.95, something like that. And Black Friday's right around the corner. Like exactly. It's a month away. So just save some money. Yeah. Right. I like saving money and getting cool movies at the same time. But look at this, Red Dragon. Look at little Kino Lorber's got Red Dragon and Cujo. I have yet to have Cujo. I've been wanting to add that to my collection. So hopefully that's a darn good release. Grab that on a Kino sale. You got the Messiah of Evil. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Look at those lovely Muppets there. All in crisp 4K Muppet goodness. All right, any Toxie fans out there? The Toxic Avenger collection. All in 4K, a delicious 4K box set. It's a little pricey set. Let's take a quick gander and see. Woo-wee! $95 for Toxic Avenger? That is golly. I mean, I've seen them. I'm not going to pay $100 for that. But, somebody might. Shaw Brothers Classic. They still got those coming. Godzilla 4K on Steelbook. That's a fun looking Steelbook. I know it's got the Dolby Atmos, I think, in that one. Psych. You guys know I love me some Psych on Blu-ray. Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list so my wife can get me that. But I got to keep an eye out. See, I also keep an eye out for all the deals. So I have to tell my wife real quick, especially if it's like a 24-hour flash sale. I'm like, honey, remember Psych? I told you to give me for Christmas. Okay, you got to buy it today. But she's at work, and she's like, oh, just go and pick it up for me and then just give it to me. So that's what we do sometimes. It's like, look, she likes to save money too. She's even better, saving her money than I am. She's very frugal. So if I can save her money on getting like gifts for me, she's all for it. She's like, look, you know what you want. Just get the ones you want. I don't want to screw it up. Just buy it at the best price and just give it to me. Don't say anything. Just forget. So yeah, there's at least like a handful of movies I get. It's so funny too, because everyone has their Christmas presents. And this is like, as I get older, there's not a lot of stuff I want anymore. And if I do, it's all based around movies. So it's either movie props, movie toys, movies, that kind of thing. So when everyone's opening their stuff, everything I open, it's like has to do with a movie. I think my daughter's like, do you want anything else? I'm like, no, this is exactly what I want. This is if I, you give me a shirt and I'll be like, cool shirt, throw it on the couch. Where's my movie? Anybody else like that? Or is it just me? Okay. All right, look at that. Come on now. Let's keep going. You got the Devil Doll, the Meg 2. Oh, yeah. Jason Statham taking on some big sharks and prehistoric creatures. And look, that is a fun turn your brain off movie. I saw that in the theater. And yeah, it was what it was. You got The Boys Season 3, Fascination 4K, Decision to Leave 4K, The Terror from Beyond is coming out on Blu-ray. Palmento, look at that. It's got a little Elizabeth Shue in that one. Lips of Blood on 4K. That looks creepy. Visible Secret, Les Mépris. Beast from Haunted Cave. Gotta love a cave movie. Let's see what else. Christopher. Oh, here you go. So the Paramount Scares, y'all. Let's click it and stick it. There you go. So there it is. It has been revealed. Sweeney Todd is the mystery title. Look at these bangers here. You got you some Sweeney Todd, Pet Sematary, Rosemary's Baby, Crawl, and Smile. Collectible slip covers. So you can see all the slip covers there. It's funny how, okay, so all of these look like slip covers, right? Rosemary's Baby, Pet Sematary, Crawl, and Smile. But Sweeney Todd, I don't know. I'm guessing that's not the official thing because that just looks to me like, well, first of all, it looks like a book. However, they're packaging Sweeney Todd. That image makes it look like a book and not a special slipcover because everything has, like, you think the Sweeney Todd one would be a close up of a hand with the knife, right? If you're being consistent with those slipcovers, that just looks like the movie poster or a movie, cover, unlike the other four. So it's like 4 of them have collectible slipcovers if this post is correct, and 1 is just simply the movie. Well, all right, that's fine. Logo enameled pen, sticker sheet. It's always funny. And like a Fangora magazine, special Fangora Paramount presents Scares Edition, movie mystery debut. Okay, that's the movie on 4K. So yeah, so you get all these on 4K. Let's see. Do I own any of these? So the good thing for me in getting this set, oh, that's funny. You got a couple of Blu-rays, must be for, I'm just looking at this real quick. Maybe bonus features or something. So I don't have Rosemary's Baby, Pet Sematary, or Smile, or Sweeney Todd at all in any format. So this would be a good pull for me. I have Crawl on Blu-ray, but not on 4K. So this is finally one of those box sets that comes out that, I would actually appreciate getting because, I don't own pretty much any of those except for Crawl on Blu-ray. So yeah, is anybody picking that up? It's $100 right now. I still say hang loose, just chill. I mean, look, I'm also the kind of person, like, if it sells out, it sells out. I personally don't have any FOMO about that release. Like, I'm cool if it hits a price, maybe $75 or something like that. Snatch it up, good to go. Put it on the shelf. Looks dope behind me. Bob's your uncle. There you go. Lorna the Exorcist. What else we got? Smoking the Judge, Before Night Falls, Iron Fist Monk, Tomb of the Blind Dead. Look at these things. Is that a Kino thing? Let's see. The Dark Power, Alien Outlaw. That's a fun looking cover. Black Sabbath, Dead Girl. Oh, no, these are great. So look at this lichen colony. Got to show you this thing. See, these are the kind of things that I love this cover. Look at that. Tim Talks Talkies. Who's the artist of this? Tim would probably know the artist of this. That's a banging cover. I'm not going to lie. The movie's probably, and look, it's got Pops Movie Dungeon. He's in the corner. Pops. Pops, you got to get this now. You're on the cover. That just looks great. I love the color scheme. I love the look of it. It's got a companion here, obviously done by the same artist. Vampires and Other Stereotypes. Again, could be hot trash, but it looks great. It looks great. And that's from Visual Vengeance. Are putting those out. I want to say there was a third one too. Do y'all see it? Let's see. I'm just scanning. No, I thought there was a third one that looked very similar. Gosh, there's a lot, man. There's a lot coming out today. Tony, you're probably smart staying in. Look at old classic like Rock Around the Clock there. Walk Hard. The Dewey Cox story. It's a special edition steelbook. What else? Let's just do a quick scan. We just been blah-blahing here. Overlord, look at that. It's crazy. A lot of repeats here. more Shaw Brothers, and some Christmas movies. Look at that. You got Haul Out the Holly, A Magical Christmas Village, The Gift of Peace, A Maple Valley Christmas, and 5 More Minutes, whatever that is. So there you go. So you got a lot of stuff you can pick from. Oh my goodness, that's not telegraphed next week yet. Whew, there you go, man. It's a lot of stuff. So look, if Sue's going out, there's a lot for her to pick from. If some of the Steelbook crew goes out, there's a lot for you guys to pick from. Whew, I'm exhausted just reading all that. Where do we leave off? Is that where we left off? Wow. Hang on. You guys are just chatting it up a storm, which I appreciate. All right. Let's see. All right. So there we go. Says you can't comment on the video. On which video? Here? I mean, I see your comments here. Which video, Sarah, are you trying to comment on? I'll look into it. I'll let me know what video, and I'll see if I bumped a button or something. When I was dealing with my YouTubers, I was clicking up a storm trying to find stuff. Let's see. Hey, Tony. Let's see. Subjective says there's 25 in here and only 10 likes. Whoa, hold on. Hang on. Let me go see where we're at. 16? Come on, y'all. 16. We got 30 watching right now. 16. Let's at least get it up to the 20 mark. I mean, I think you can get it to the 25. Look, YouTube's already shutting me down. The least I can get are some likes, right? I can't get no bucks, but some thumbs up. All it takes is a click. I'll take that. Am I super blurry? I'm looking at the actual feed right now. And like here, it looks great. But when I go to YouTube, it is horribly blurry. Is that what you guys are seeing, or do I look okay? Let me hit refresh on that page. Oh my gosh, why does it look so horrible? 720. Okay, that's better. All right, I switched it to 720 and it looks mucho betaro. Goodness gracious. All right, let's keep it going. Never saw the others. Yeah, it's a good movie, man. All right. So, hey, Eternal Melancholy. What's up, man? Good morning. It says, how many horror movies have you watched for October? My current is 20. I'm probably close to that number, too. I watched all the Screams, all the Psychos, Psycho Gore Man, all kinds of stuff. Oh, here, let me show you guys something. Yeah, just off the top of my head, I can't remember everything. But, yeah, I've been pretty good. So, I know I do, like, customs around here. And, sometimes when you go and you go out to like either Target or Walmart, they got those special editions that come with art cards, right? And then they charge you like $10 more. So I'm about to show you how I just took, hang on, is it right here? Here you go. So I got this Guardians of the Galaxy because the one I wanted was sold out. It's one that had that really cool artistic cover. Couldn't get it. It sold out super fast. But I thought, how can I turn that into a special edition? Well, I made my own art cards. So here you go. So I got the glossy. I'll try to turn them down. So all I did was go through the whole thing, and I got character cards for each character. Tilt them down for you, Groot. I mean, look at these things. So these are like really cool. I just found these online. There's great pictures of each person, and old Cosmo. And then I got 2 different versions of Nebula and Star-Lord that are more full framed, but I couldn't find any more full frame. So if you look, they're sort of there's a lot more white in these, and then these go full. So it's a matter of what I could find a full set of. And and then I just went to Shutterfly. And you got to use your app on your phone. When you use the app on the phone, you can get 4x6s for free. So there they are, 4x6s, and they will fit inside the case. When I put them in the case and close the case, here, I'll show you. So if you take them, let me just do it while I'm looking at it, so you can see how cool this is. So look, when you slip them into these little tabs, it literally fits perfectly in there. And then you close it. Bam. Now I've done it. I got my own custom Guardians of the Galaxy with art cards. Take that, y'all. So, So there you go. And I also did the same thing for Shazam. Check these out, because this is what inspired me to do it, because they had these cards at Target. But it was only for the Blu-ray. Like, I would have bought the 4K, but they didn't give these to the 4K. So I'm not going to buy the Blu-ray because I'm going to buy the 4K. So here it is. So these are just posters, but then here comes the character cards. So these are the things that look like what's in the thing at Target. So you get Shazam there. So there's 2 of them. I'm not sure why I got that. Hespera, Calypso, Athena, the Wizard, and the Tree of Life. I mean, look at that stuff, y'all. So yeah, I mean, just literally made my own cards. So now I can pick up the 4K. I didn't get it during the Prime Day number 2. It got down to like 17 or something, but I'm just going to grab this at Black Friday. The beauty about Warner Brothers is their stuff usually goes down to a really good price. Like even like the Zack Snyder Justice League on 4K eventually got down to $10. I paid 30 for that, thinking it was going to be like, oh, it's going to be one of those sellout things, and that'll be that. Speaking of the Justice League, I did those too. So again, I just find all these great character cards, right? And print them up, using the app for free. These are all free. I was worried that maybe they were going to flag these as, copyright things and not print these particular ones. But so far, every time I've done these, they've printed them all up. And now I'll put them inside the 4K or the Blu-ray, and there you go. So if that's my little tip to you guys, if you like to play around and do, sometimes I just got to do creative stuff once in a while. Or like all the time. It's hard for me to slow down, but there you go. I can't comment on the video. Yeah, which one, Sarah? Let me know. Or did I just repeat that one? If I did, sorry, did I go back or something? Yeah, I did go back. Whoop, let's go. Okay, that was it, Michael. Let's see. How many favorite horror movie plot twist? Recently, I gotta say, Malignant was a great one. When y'all agree, that was pretty good. I didn't quite see that coming. So that was a good plot twist. Obviously, like Sixth Sense is always a good plot twist, but I'd say recently, I'm gonna go with that one. That was pretty dope. Exactly. Can't even comment on videos for certain hours. Okay, I will check our settings. Hello, Mama Blu-ray, Cinema Man. I can't believe Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey Steelbook at Walmart yesterday. What? Probably the worst purchase I've ever made. Sadly, it's getting a single. Well, why'd you get it? Did it just call to you? You had to get it, buddy? Let's see. Maybe it was just something about that Steelbook. It had some poo on it. Had some poo on it. There you go. I'm still hurting for money. Oh, man. That's okay. Eventually money comes back around. And the good thing is, Sarah, now it gives you more time to watch some movies. I've done that before too, where I've had to pull back on purchasing for a while. Like I said, I haven't bought a ton of stuff recently, but I did get some stuff in. If you guys want to see it, here, let's see. I just got a big old package in. Where are we at? 22. Let's get at least to 25. If you get me to 25, I'll show you what came in the mail. And again, this is what you guys get. This is by being at the morning show. Instead of doing like a video that says, here's my recent haul. I don't know. I get a little tired of doing those, but I'll totally show them to you on the show here. Wolf of Wall Street was his biggest hit. Was it? Yeah. I love that one. That was excellent. Good one, Michael. And hello, by the way, Michael. Nice. Good morning. Good morning, old friend. Look at that. Huck and chat last night was certainly one of the more interesting trivia episodes. Huck kept it together. Congrats to the winners. That's right, buddy. Yeah. Nerdy Film Girl. Good morning. I think for Killers of the Flower Moon, the box office is still solid. Yes, for the week, considering it was originally going to have a limited release and then go straight to Apple Plus. That is true. I know they were actually just going to do that, and then they put it in the theater. So, getting, a nice several million before dropping it to Apple is not I don't know why they're not doing that completely, because aren't they also doing that, Tracy, for Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be day of drop in the theater and on Peacock. Right? How about 2 weeks, man? Like they did with Glass Onion for Netflix. Don't drop at the same time. Like at least 2 weeks. Because like the first 2 weeks is really when the monster money is going to hit. That's where it's the bulk, because the second week always drops to about 57, and then the next week is about the same, and it keeps going. So give yourself 2 weeks of, I don't know what it is. We must not know how much it costs to, isn't everything digitally sent now to everything? Nothing is sent in 35 millimeter prints anymore. So I can't imagine it's going to cost Apple Plus, much money to send that out. But yeah, there you go. What's up, Ed? Mm-hmm. It's all good, Rob. Better late than never, bud. Thanks for coming in. Adrian, Ed, Chris, what's going on? We got your video in, bud. We finally got your video on the show. Chris did a Collectors Club video that we showed on Sunday night's show. By the way, Sunday, if you're looking for it on my channel, it's not there. We always rotate hosting duties, and Mega Mike the Movie Man, Sup Mike, was the host for that one. So that it's going to be on his channel. Yeah, by saying, hey, what's up, Grubby Raccoon? There he is, one of my players from last night. Smoked it, man. Did a great job, bud. Yeah, you got to go check out Grubby Raccoon. Yeah, who also has a channel. You should go check him out as well. Let's see. Hang on, I'm doing it again. Grubby Raccoon. Love that title, man. There he is. There he is. There's my dude. All right, so I'm gonna put him in there because look, we got to show some love here, y'all. Here he is, my boy, my buddy, Grubby Raccoon. There, I just put his link at the bottom of the comments here. Check him out. He was on the trivia last night. Did a bang up job. Let's get over to his channel. Show some love. Show some support. Right now, he's got 216 subscribers. Yeah, let's get him up to 220, something like that. There's enough of you here. Pop on over. Heck, if it's more of you, let's get him as far as we can. Let's at least see a couple of numbers tick off on his subscribers this morning. That would be awesome because he's a good dude, man. Yeah, he's a movie lover like we are. So go check him out. What's who gonna get today? Do the song. Huh? Oh, well, I did, of course. I did do the song. What's who gonna get? Look at Adrian throwing the vote in. Having an early lunch. Nice. See, I'm sort of the morning, mid-afternoon lunch. I'm like the brunch mug, right? It's morning here, but it's mostly late morning or lunch for most of you. Thursday morning, go get my movies at the end of the month. There you go. That's when you'll get them. I love the Sue jingles. Yep, they are catchy, aren't they? I love the Muppets Take Manhattan. Well, are you gonna love it in 4K? Are you gonna pick it up? Because it does look fun. Awesome, love that song. Thank you. Meg 2 was better than the first. I had a good time with it. It was nutty fun. It did what it was supposed to do. It's a good monster movie in the water. Yeah, it was a good time. Tiger Blues here. Hey, Huck. Some great streams lately. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It's been takes a lot to get them all out there, especially that trivia, but you know, that's why it always takes about another month before I get another one out. I don't know if I have one in November, but we'll have to plan definitely a Christmas, little Christmas themed one. Get away from all this horror and lighten it up, sparkle it. So yeah, if anybody's interested in some me doing a Christmas one, let me know and I'll put it together. So many things coming out today. I know, right? That list was huge, but sadly, I spent all that I decided to spend next month. There you go. But dude, the good thing is by waiting till next month is all those things you like. Say it's The Others or Red Dragon or Cujo or Godzilla or The Muppets. In 1 month, dude, it's Black Friday time. So those will definitely be cheaper than they are now. At minimum, they could be even $5 cheaper, if not like a really good discount, especially if it's not always when it's a Kino Lorber thing. You almost have to wait for the Kino sales for that. But Warner Brothers titles, I mean, God bless Warner Brothers because at least they drop in price. I have got to get a new camera, y'all. Sorry, this just looks terrible to me. All right. Maybe that's what I got to get for Christmas is a new camera. Look at this. It's just so it can't focus. I don't know if it's focusing on Christina Ricci over there. Maybe she's pulling focus. I mean, it is Christina Ricci. She deserves to pull focus. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Brent says, getting the Exorcist Bible edition this weekend from the UK. Oh, and today, Hellraiser box set's coming in. Oh, man. Brent, that sounds cool, man. Yeah, good, man. Good for you. Oh, and that's that. Is that $100 the Bible edition? Is that the big old mega one that you guys are getting? I think that's the pretty loaded one, right? Last time I went to Best Buy, I nearly lost my mind. What? A convo with an employee said it makes sense that Best Buy not doing physical media because streaming. He got an earful why physical media is important. You tell him, son. And then he's like, I can't do anything, sir. I make $1.95 an hour. Sounds familiar, Huckster. Yeah, yeah. That's a dull movie. I have watched it for the first time. I hate Barbie. You hate Barbie? Oh, well, I think that's how Barbie is. Some people love it, some people hate it. Worst movie? Are you asking me, or are you saying for you, Barbie's the worst movie of 2023? Because no, not me. No, that is not the worst movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The worst movie. What have I seen so far? That's just the worst. Now I've seen stuff on video. Does it have to have? Does it need to have come out in 2023? Because then that would be a little trickier, because if then I can only do what I've seen. And then I might put Meg down there. 'Cause it was fun, but, I haven't seen a ton in the theater, but I have seen a lot of new movies this year. I think I'll get you a really nice box set of the. I would laugh. And if you went back and picked that up and bought it, and then you send it to me, I'd be like, dude, that's pretty funny. If I go back, I wonder if it's still there. Snooze, you lose, Huck. You can't look. Something like I guarantee that's not there anymore. $18. You guys will see. Eventually, if I have time today, I am starting a new job. I think this week. But until I get the actual start now, which could happen any minute, I might be able to edit that video, so you'll see me and Eddie and Haley and everybody else having a good time. And you'll see what the hubbub about the Goonies is. Christmas, really, it comes to holidays. It's hard since my grandma's gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your grandma. Mine is too. Gone. Watched an unboxing of Paramount Scares on YouTube, and the guy got Zombieland 4K instead of Pet Cemetery. What? What? For real? That dude, you gotta okay, who was that? You gotta share that, because it is the guy's face on on camera, or is he just doing an unboxing on a table? Because I'd love to see his face, just what? You know what I mean? That's kind of hilarious. That makes it rare. I have a feeling I'll drop 80 or 70 once it does. I'll buy it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is $100 is too much for 5 4Ks. 15 bucks a 4K is good, but those are better prices. I'm with you on that. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Movie Hunter 2020? Good to see you. Man, liking is always the first thing I do. Make it a habit, peeps. All right, let's see if anybody's made it a habit. Let's switch over and see. Oh, what happened to my... Oh, there it is. I have to go back to the mug. Where are we at? 23. Still just 23. Nobody wants to see me open my new haul. Okay. Cannot believe. What do we got? We got 27 people, 23 likes. Let's pump it up, y'all. By the way, thanks to everybody that watched the trivia. It's over 300 views right now, over 40 likes. That's what I appreciate you so much. We had a lot of people bringing friends from their channels over, so that was great. And thank you to everybody that shared out in the wild. That was nice too. I do look good. Well, thanks, bro. I moisturize. Whatever. All right, let's see. Okay. Says good to go. Okay, cool. What's up, Dirk? Everybody saying, hey, is there? Sorry. Oh, sorry for your loss. Yep. Losing loved ones, never good. So hearts go out to you, girl. Awesome custom cards. Thanks, Tiger Blue. Yeah, like I said, just all you gotta do is surf for good images, that you like, and try not to get too many, because at some point 8 or 10 is tops before it gets too thick to fit into those little tabs, and then it will. So 8 is definitely a sweet spot if you can narrow it down. I went a little bit too crazy on Shazam and the Flash. Did I show you the Flash? Yeah, sure. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I also have the Flash. I did the Flash as well. So I did all 4 of those movies, and they sent me the cards for all 4. Let's see, all of them. Okay, cool custom cards. Thanks, bud. That's what I do. Still haven't seen Guardians 3 yet. What? It's really good, man. That's the opposite. That is my favorite movie of the year. Still can't think of what my least favorite is. I'm trying to think if I've seen one that's just oh my god. I I mean, I was disappointed with Psycho Goreman because of the girl. I love Psycho Goreman himself. He was cool, but I'll have to just, accept that the girl's bratty and mean to her brother. Maybe give it another watch. There we go. Let's see. All right, Sarah's chiming in. Let's see. Says, that's like guys sometimes customize my hot toys, like the Marty McFly from Back to the Future 3. It didn't have an alternate head without the cowboy hat, so you bought it. So you bought like the head or the hat. But yeah, that's cool. That's what you do, man. When you get these collectibles and you want to add a little something extra to them, do it. I got no problem, man, showing that creativity. What do you think of the Marvels movie coming up? Like I keep looking at the trailer. It looks okay. I will say this. Like people just I feel bad for Brie Larson. I mean, she's a good actress. She was given the role and she performed it the way she was directed to. Look, if they wanted her to be like jokier and funny, we've seen Brie Larson be cute and funny before in other things. And even in the new Marvels thing, she definitely looks lighter of tone. You have to admit, like when she's in it, she's kind of doing some silly, some goofy things she didn't really do as the first Captain Marvel movie and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see it. I'm not expecting a lot from it. Having seen the trailer, I'm like, whoa! Like I was more blown away on other trailers. Like that new John Woo movie that's coming out, Silent Night, something like that. When it's just when it's all going to be visuals and very little dialogue, if no dialogue at all. That looks pretty bomb and kick ass, and there's a few sci-fi things coming out that look great. And that one, as a Marvel fan, I'll see it for sure. But I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's trying to be a little too self-aware. Let's put three girls together and, girl villain and all girls. And, I don't know. Instead of feeling like a Marvel superhero movie, it feels like it's being one of those kind of movies rather than a Marvel movie. So, and maybe that's why it's getting a lot of backlash with the screenings. People are saying it's like the worst screening result ever. It's getting really low marks. But look, I say it comes out in November. I'll be there. I'll go see it. Put it out there. Let us judge. The audiences will let you know. If it's fun, people like fun movies. They'll go see a fun movie. But if it's not, people ain't going to go. Let's see. As for the Black Widow in the snowsuit, it didn't come with a headset. Oh, like Yelena does. So you bought it and we'll include it. Nice. Look at you, man. Customize that stuff, son. That's how I roll. I have the biggest collection of Marvel. Nice, Sarah. Cool, man. How many Marvel movies do you have? Like all of them? And do you have different versions of each one? Tracy says streaming windows are crazy short. Yeah. Some days super dumb. Nolan is smart for making people wait to stream. Yeah. Oh, look, Tom Cruise did the same thing. Paramount was going to put Top Gun Maverick out like 90 days. He's like, no, you are not going to do that. We made this movie and, COVID postponed the release of this movie forever. And look, who was right in the end? Tom Cruise was right, because that thing went all the way until like almost the end of October before it left the theater, y'all. And it even rolled back around. Like it was number one for a long time, almost became number one up against Elvis, but Elvis barely beat it in its first weekend. And then on Cinema Day, when all the tickets were $3 each, Top Gun came back to the number one spot. I mean, that is like 5 months after its release. It's back at number one. And then it made all of its money. He was right. There you go. So yeah, people like Cruise, Nolan, they're like, just wait, man. I know windows are short though, Tracy. Even like things coming out on physical media, it comes out super fast. Why stuntman and voice actors never get Oscars? They should. Voice actors definitely should. I guarantee you, the year Aladdin came out, I said Robin Williams should have won something for that. There needs to be a category for that. With all the animated movies now, I mean, they get their own category for Best Picture. Absolutely, Hisham. Why not give us now a category for Best Vocal Performance? Absolutely. And Stuntman's tough because I know you've got like Stuntman team. You almost have to single out one particular stunt and say that guy. But still, yeah, Stuntman. I love Stuntman. There's a movie called The Stuntman with Peter O'Toole. Very good movie. If you haven't seen that, have you seen that, Hisham? Stuntman. Gotta check it out. Says only MCU film plus. Okay. Only MCU film plus show didn't bother with are the that you didn't bother with are the Eternals and the Disney show Ms. Marvel. I saw the Eternals. Like what is horrible about the Eternals is it sets up kind of some cool stuff, like all these celestials that are literally like there's one inside of our planet. There's one like you see the hand and the head sticking out of our ocean. I'm like, oh my god, that's like a big deal. There's literally like a head from a robot sticking out of the ocean that's like as big as Hawaii, and it's never come back up. So these are those type of things where Marvel sets some things up, and then when it doesn't do as they expect, they just hope you forget all about it. But that's kind of a big thing. I feel like that was a setup to something really amazing coming. Like, but there's that. And Ms. Marvel was okay. I liked it enough, but I wasn't blown away by it. Honestly, I want to see She-Hulk come back. A lot of people crapped on the She-Hulk, but I just love the character of She-Hulk. Whether she comes back in another show or not is fine, but I would love to see the character come back because She-Hulk is an awesome character. So Bonnie says, Sue just left. All right. Go Sue. Go Sue. Everybody. Good luck. Good luck to your wallet. I'm in, Grubby. Look at that. Grubby, we already got you some love already. Wilkie, let's see how we doing here. Gonna hit some freshen up for you there. Oh yeah, I've already taken Grubby Raccoons away. So yeah, get over to Grubby Raccoon and Wilkie's channel. Give them some subs today, y'all. Hey, movie fan. Let's see. Yeah, she's amazing, Bonnie. Absolutely. Appreciate the love. Absolutely, man. Let's see. Cinema Man says, yeah, I don't know what goes on in my head when making purchases on some movies. As collectors, I think we have said, why did I buy that? Yes. I've had that several times too. Look, we all have 100%. You know, you go out and you get something and you just get impulsive, but I'm trying not to. I've been better at curbing that. But then sometimes like you go to Groove and Groove has a good sale, or I go to eBay and you know, I go to this eBayer that's got, hey, if you buy 3 movies, I'll take another 15% off. So I did that, even if one of them was like, I kind of want that movie, but I've never really thought about it in ever. So, so yeah. Like, for example, I tell you what I just did on eBay. So there's a movie called White Knights with Mikhail Baryshnikov and Gregory Hines that I was always a big fan of. I haven't seen it in forever. It's on Blu-ray and it's always fairly pricey, like $22.99. It sits there at that price on Amazon. And look, of course, since I've bought it now it's going to drop down to 17 or something, whatever. I've been waiting though. It's in my car. It's in my wish list. I make a lot of wish lists. It's been on my wish list for like 5 years and it just won't go down. So I went to this site that does the, you know, just the site, the eBay seller, and they do 15% off. And so when I got that, I also picked up Casper. And then something else that I'm totally drawing a blank on, but it took like an additional $8 off the whole thing. So what I like to do is then I go and I take the $8 off each thing how I see fit. So I dropped and it was like $26 there, but I dropped it down to $22.99. So it was the same as Amazon. And then I divvied up the remainder to the other two. So your brain can go, well, did I save any money? And I did end up saving quite a few bucks going that way. And the shipping was free. So there you go. Sue got a great collection of Halloween movies. Yep. I only have the first 3 Halloween movies on DVD. Why is the studio always using the Wilhelm scream in every movie? Because that's up for the Wilhelm scream. Pretty good, right? I've used it myself many times because it's hilarious. And it's the kind of thing that I think it almost like, especially if it's your first movie or one of your movies, like it's sort of like a rite of passage. If you work the Wilhelm scream into one of your movies, you're all set. You don't have to do it again, but as long because it's so famous, it is funny to think, boy, a lot of people scream like that guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long that screen was used while that guy was still alive, but you know, I get, you know what? If I went to a convention and Wilhelm was sitting there, I'd be like, dude, and he'd have to sign it. I don't know how you'd spell that, but you know, and then sign. I'm like, I would totally get that guy's autograph. I'm sure he's passed away by now because that was a long time ago that that sound effect was made. But yeah, you know, I'd have to look that up. I have to do some. I don't know if you guys do any googling, but see who that guy was if he's still around. We should all like try to get him on our show, and he has to just come on the show. What up, everybody? Yeah, and he just makes the noise. Hit that like button. What up, Huck? Starships of greatness. You're great, man. Thanks for being here. Let's see where are we at. 24. Oh, we got 24. It's a slow crawl to some likes today, y'all. Like I said, look, YouTube don't show you love. You guys show me some love. That's all I need. It's just a little like. That's all I need to get my day going. A little click. I'm good to go. I know if you're driving though, or you're at work, or you're watching it on TV. Although I did find out if you're watching it on TV, you can't leave comments, but you can use your up arrow button and then go over and hit the like button. At least I can do it on my Fire Stick. So yeah. Sarah says, everyone recommend movies, and I can't get any more. It's about going to the end of this month, best month of October. I need more movies recommendations from everyone. Okay, what can we recommend to Sarah? All right, well, actually, you know, it's tough. We don't know what you have, so we could come up with some ideas. Have you seen Psycho Gorman, Sarah? Maybe you'll like it. That was a weird, but like my fellow Collectors Club guys, they enjoyed it. Huck, if you like Goosebumps, I'd recommend the new one on Disney. Thought it was good. Sweet. Have to give it a looky. I've been trying to get movies every week on Thursdays to get recommendations from y'all. All right. Well, if we have any ideas, we'll throw them your way. Why go to the theater at this point when they come out super fast? I'll wait for the Marvels. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, some I just want to see. Like, I really wanted to see the Kenneth Branagh Pierrot movie. The Haunting of Venice, but at this point, it's been a while, so it's probably out, and I'll check it out on streaming, or I'll just buy it because I have the other two. I've got Death on the Nile and Murder on the Orient Express, so I might as well finish out the trilogy. Buy that too. Sarah used to pull heads off her dolls like Barbies and Jerky. You did the old thing, yeah. I know a lot of people did that. Eternal says, Hug, did you watch the TV show The Fall Guy back in the day? I love that show. It needs a complete series. Dude! This song is in my head. There you go. What's this? Let's see. Oh, come on now. Hang on, I'm spacing out. Yeah, The Fall Guy. I love The Fall Guy. It absolutely needs a full set. The only thing that came out was like season 1. Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. Ah, there it is. Okay, it's in my head now. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine. Yeah, man. Fall Guy. Let's go. Me and you, man. Let's do a watch along. And look, they have it now on Prime. Like, cause I was just, it's so funny you say that because like 2 weeks ago, I was in this Fall Guy mood because I don't own the collection, so I can't pop it in. And every now and then I keep looking to see if it pops up anywhere. And now it's on Amazon Prime. And so I watched a couple of episodes. And my wife's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "It's The Fall Guy. Look." And then the theme song kicks in. Well, I'm not the guy. And I'm like singing along. She's like, rolls her eyes. You go, Colt Seavers. Let's see. Yes, and dude, like, who didn't have Heather Thomas on their wall? Like the Heather Thomas poster from Fall Guy in the pink bikini. Hoo-wee! Smoking, y'all. Let's see. Yes, I remember the Fall Guy TV show. Lee Majors was on it. Yep. Yeah, and look, I think in the end, like, I loved $6 Million Man as a kid, and then I loved Fall Guy. It was so great to see him have like another hit show. And in some ways, I kind of like Fall Guy better than $6 Million Man. $6 Million Man's got some pacing issues, but that's just the stuff from the 70s. They're kind of designed that way. But Fall Guy is a little bit more tongue-in-cheeky, kind of funny. Heather Thomas, Doug Barr. Whatever happened to Doug Barr, man? You know, you guys like Doug Barr. Yeah, he was like Colt Seaver's buddy in the show. And like, I've never seen that guy ever again since that show. Mega Mike's here. What is going on, son? Now, anything, Mike, you want to promote while you're here? We got I don't know. Is there a show tonight? There's so many stuff. I'll promote Bob, though. Bob's got a tournament, all lady horror tournament tonight on his channel. So there's that. And Mike's always got stuff going on. You guys know Mega Mike. He's the best, man. Go to his channel, check it out. Hit some likes, hit some subs. It's Mega Mike. Mike. Everybody's lighting up. Mike, look at that. All that Mike you love. I'm the unknown stunt man. To make. Yep, the unknown stunt man is the name of the song. That's right. How'd I do on that, by the way? Trivia night ruled last night. Thank you, Laren. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, it was so nuts. Like, I couldn't even, like, I was just trying to look at the comments while people were guessing. And you guys were just so, you guys were lit up, man. I couldn't even, like, keep up with you guys. So at some point, I may have to rewatch the show from last night and just watch the comments as they come in, because the stuff I was seeing was pretty good. You guys did a good job. How'd you do playing along, Laren? Did you do okay? Movie owner says spent way too much in bull moose. Did you? Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, it's hard. I would think it's hard not to when you guys all go and hook up and have all that fun. It's like there's pressure to get stuff. Pardon me. That's like when I went out with fans of something. There's just so much. Amoeba Records is so big. Like, you just have to get in and out, and either you get something or you don't. I actually, well, you'll see what happened at Amoeba. I'll get that up soon. The Fall Guy was legit. Damn, I'm old. It's all good. Look, yeah, back in my day, we had Cold Seavers, and then back in the other day, we had Steve Austin. I got the longest beard in this impression. Hagrid, you know. But yeah, Fall Guy, man. Gotta love those oldies. Laren. All right, y'all. Let's see. Anything else that I didn't go over? I think that's it. Yeah, y'all. So unless you got another couple of questions for me, I think we'll wrap it up here. This has been another good one here on Tuesday morning. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Wait, hang on. I will see if I hit the 25. I hit the 25. All right. Hold on. Let me get my bag right here. Here it is. Look at this. It's right behind me. There it is. So 25. And I'll show you what I got. Now, first I'm going to show you. I didn't even like shoot video on this when I went out because it was just like an in and out just to go say hey. And I found Flight Plan on Blu-ray for $1. This was $1, and it was in kind of a beat up, janky case. And on the back, they wrote 99 cents. But of course, I've got a plethora of these nice cases on standby. Every time I go and get those stanky old cases from the thrift store, I just swap it out. And usually my girl Tracy charges like $3.99 for a Blu-ray, which is good for me. I don't mind that price. But the case was a little funky, and so the girl goes, well, it's 99. And she looks at it. She goes, well, it says 99 cents on the back. And then Tracy goes, oh, yeah, it must be because the case is all messed up. Go ahead, sell it to him for $1. So that's my score of the week, y'all, from over the weekend. Flight Plan for $1. Don't want that. Now, here are all the things I picked up during the Amazon Prime sale. All these are pretty good deals. Picked up Fear with the VHS retro because I love these slip covers, y'all. Digging that. A lot of you told me, Huck, you guys see this. You guys see it during Halloween, during this time. That's The Invisible Man. 4K. It was like $10. So I'm like, all right, you guys have told me, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. This also went down in price quite a bit to like, I think it was 14 or 12 or 14 bucks as Vacation. Still got the slip, so I was happy to see that. So that's a cool on 4K. And then this one I gave to you guys. This was on sale for $20. This thing is always well over 30. It's about 36 bucks. But it's this Hitchcock collection, man, for $20. Got The Wrong Turn, Suspicion, I Confess, and Dial M for Murder. And you get the 2D and 3D versions in this set. Look at that. So right there. Hang on. Kind of see it right there. So I love adding more Hitchcock to my collection. I've been loving watching his filmography. So that was a win. This was my biggest win. $20 for that. And Tim at Tim Talks Talkies. You're probably gone now, but look what I picked up. And this is you, my friend, influenced this one. There it is, an Audrey Hepburn pickup. Wait Until Dark. So yeah, there you go. That was my haul, a little small but mighty. And there's that $1, Flight Plan. What a deal, y'all. So those are my recent pickups. Again, this is what I like to do for you guys on the show. Now I don't have to make a separate video. just cause. But there you go, man. All right, so what'd you guys say? So that's the end of that. Let's see what else is happening here. I think I did well. Johnny did really well last night in the chats. Oh yeah, better than myself for sure. Oh, so Johnny was killing it. Yeah, I did see his name getting a lot of stuff right. The 80s had some of the best shows like A-Team, Knight Rider, Airwolf, Street Hawk, Fall Guy, Hardcastle, McCormick. Yeah, you go, man. Keep going with that list. That is good stuff. I actually waited to get A-Team on Blu-ray, and finally, and Universal put it out. Usually it's either Mill Creek or Universal that tends to put these out. And I like when Universal puts them out because they do a little extra something, like they look a little better. The packaging is a little better. But yeah, that was a great score. I was happy to get. Chuck, I recently got Charlie's Angels. It's a little 70s and 80s show right there, all on Blu-ray. So, but man, yeah, if they got the Fall Guy come out, I would add that to a collection so quick. You worked with Elizabeth Moss on a movie. What movie? Don't forget Real American Hero. Oh, The Greatest American Hero. Yeah, and MacGyver. Heck yeah. Oh yes, I remember them. 80s was just better for everything. Special moment in time that can never be duplicated. Very grateful I grew up in that. Yeah, me too, Rob. We must be around the same age. 80s was great. It gave me some of my favorite music. I still listen to now. Like my buddy Alan, shout out Alan Jackson. He's a great friend. He created a playlist for us because we went to school together, graduated in 84. And so he put a playlist on Spotify that says songs from the class of 84. And it's just 100 tunes of just banging 80s tunes that we love. So good. And you got the 80s TV show. Yeah, man, I'm with you. Good stuff. Good stuff from the 80s like us. But yeah, there you go, y'all. I think that's going to wrap it up. We're going to end it on a high note, talk about the 80s and movie collections I can crack out and start watching. But got to keep it horror for one more week. All right. But yeah, y'all, that is going to do it for now. Thank you so much for coming by this morning on this lovely Tuesday morning. If you guys go out and grab something, don't go crazy. Keep that wallet, safe. 1 or 2 titles, unless you got some extra scratch, then by all means, go nuts. All right, y'all. Once again, you're the best dang audience out there. Thank you so much for being here. Go check out everybody's channel I mentioned today. Grubby Raccoon. Wilkie, go say hey to those guys. Check out Mike's channel. And of course, tonight, Bob's Blu-ray is doing an all horror tournament with the ladies. And with that, I bid you adieu, and I'll see y'all next week. Take care. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.